Hey, I'm Kim from Gardening at the Clock Inn. I am setting out here on my swing, my poop colored swing for my birds. Another reason why I want to get rid of the birds, my chickens, because they come out here and poop everywhere. But I'm just letting you guys know that I've been visited. I went to the community garden, did like an hour and a half there. I made a video if you want to go watch it. It's all about our gorgeous flowers at the community garden. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful sunflowers as well as zinnias, and we have a gorgeous red poppy there. You guys will get to see it next Saturday actually it's this coming Saturday at Lakeisha Keen's garden tour. It's going to be his area this Saturday, but it's absolutely gorgeous. You guys will love it there. I mean, if you went on her Saturday tour, garden tour for Oak Hills, we let the girls see it. That we had our tour. We saw some gorgeous flowers there. We saw some absolutely beautiful, beautiful gardens this past Saturday. So if you can go to Lakeisha King on Facebook, message her that you would like to RSVP for the garden tour coming this Saturday. Our community garden will be one of the gardens that we stop at because it is for his area. But I was there today, and the flowers there are absolutely gorgeous. I am very happy that I went there today to help Lakeisha Keen out with her garden chores, because we are trying to get it ready for because it's one of the stops on the garden tour. We are trying our best to get it ready. We are in desperate need of some volunteers there. Out there this week and help us get it ready. We are thinking, Lakeisha Keen and I are thinking about doing twice a day there at the garden, just to get everything ready that we wanted to get ready. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, beautiful flowers there. I'm not a huge fan of the sunflowers in general, because one time we picked up some sunflowers and they had ants all over them. Not from the garden, not from our community garden, but we picked up some sunflowers for a relative of mine that was down in San Bernardino. She was working down in San Bernardino, and we bought her some sunflowers, but they had ants in them, so yeah. But the community garden, it's absolutely gorgeous. So like I said, message Lakeisha Keen on Facebook. That's Lakisha. Her last name is Keen, Keene. Wonderful woman. She does these garden tours, I think, I think this is her 4th year doing it. But yeah, it's great because you get to see all different types of gardens, vegetable gardens, gardens that are off-grid, fruit, vegetable gardens, flowers. I mean, you can get a wealth of knowledge just by going on these garden tours and asking questions. You can get ideas for your own garden, Personally, I'm wanting to add more whimsy to my garden. Don't know if I'll have the money for it this year or not, but yeah, I want to add some more whimsy to my garden and some more kid-friendly places in my garden, because I've got a grandson who is 10 months old. I am hoping to get him out there in my garden with me this year, because he's learning how to walk. So yeah, I want to get him out there in my garden with me, because I want him to garden. Besides going to the community garden today, I also Yeah, well, yesterday I was dehydrating garlic slices in my dehydrator, one of my dehydrators. And today I just went in there and I ground, I had to let it cool off. And then I put it in my NutriBullet, ground it all up. So I've got just a tiny bit more than 4 ounces of powdered garlic now. So I'm very happy with that. It's in a jelly jar right now, as you can see, right there. But now I have garlic smell. All I could smell is garlic, powdered garlic to be precise. But hey, first time, dehydrating and grinding up my own garlic powder. So I'm excited about that. Very excited about that. I still have more garlic to process. However, I am going down the hill on Wednesday to get onions and tomato skins for the Master Food Preservers. I am going to be dehydrating onions and onions and tomato skins so we can have powdered tomatoes. Because you can use powdered tomato for, you can add it to soups and sauces and stuff like that. I just like to sprinkle it on eggs to give it a little bit of tomatoey tomato seasoning. So that's one thing you do. If you're ever in a pinch and you need some tomato paste, you can use tomato powder for that. You could also make tomato soup out of it, tomato sauce. It all depends on what you want to use it for, but it takes up a lot less room in your cupboard than numerous cans of store-bought tomato sauce and tomato paste. That's why I started dehydrating my own tomato products. There's a bird over there. It's a weird little bird. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of bird over here. But yeah, I enjoy bird watching out here in my backyard when I'm doing these videos too. So yes, it's get out your dehydrator. Start when you make tomato products from your garden. Take the skins, dehydrate them. They are really, really, really good. And like I said, it will take up less space than cans of, regular cans of tomato soup, tomato sauce, tomato powder. Well, not tomato powder, but, tomato paste, tomato sauce, all that stuff that you have in your cupboard that you buy from a store. When you're growing tomatoes, and you're making your own spaghetti sauce or marinara sauce, use the pulp that you have left over, the tomato skins that you have left over from putting the tomatoes through your food mill. Use that and make your own tomato powder. It is so good for you. But I just started dehydrating last year. My friend Tracy gave me one of her dehydrators, and last year on Prime Day, I actually got a dehydrator. Well, my son-in-law bought it for me, and I just paid him back. But yeah, I am a firm believer in dehydrating your food. I am a firm believer in canning your food. I am a firm believer in whatever you grow in your garden, preserve it. You can freeze it. You can dehydrate it. You can do so much with what you produce in your garden. And with the economy the way it is right now, yeah, it pays to go out there and grow your own food now. Because, come on, $7 for a bag of chips? That's unrealistic. Grow corn, grind it down, find a decent chip recipe that you like and make your own chips. Yes, that's a little bit more time consuming, but come on, wouldn't you prefer to save that $7 that you can, because that's just momentarily, happiness eating a bag of chips. But if you can grow your own corn and grind it down and make your own chips, that's a lifetime of happiness. That's knowledge. That's going to be saving you money in the long run. Yes, it's going to be labor intensive, but yeah, you can save it. You can save money, by doing that. So consider, starting a garden this year. It is really beneficial. It's not only helps you eat healthier, but it also saves you money in the long run. It's going to be very therapeutic for you. You can get outside and get some vitamin D3 from the sun, and it's something you can do with your family. So consider having a garden this year if you don't already have one. It is really, really good for you. It's great exercise. It's great to do with your family. If you have small children, teach them where food comes from. I really got into gardening because I knew someday I was going to have grandchildren. I want to pass this lifestyle down to them. I want them to know where their food comes from. I have a friend that's raising meat birds for me. We're going to be going over there and, processing our own meat birds sometime this month. But yeah, that's, it's better to get meat birds and process them, learn how to process them, because it's not going to have all the weird additives and stuff that grocery stores put into their chickens. I'm not going to name which warehouse does it, but they inject saline solutions into the birds so they weigh more, and stuff. Just do your research. That's all I'm saying. Do your own research, because I'm not going to say it's cheaper to raise your own meat birds, but if you can get a discount, from a hatchery, and if you know how to process your own meat birds, yes, it is way healthier, a lot healthier. If you have health issues, high blood pressure, and you're watching your sodium, definitely it's better for you. Grow your own food, eat fresh. You can, you don't need all that pesticides and herbicides and stuff that they put in food, that they spray on food now, and it's just so much healthier going out to your own garden and harvesting. Like when I still have asparagus out there. It's not asparagus season right now, but yeah, it's really fun going out there and breaking off the stalk of asparagus and bringing it inside my house and cooking it the same day, sometimes within minutes after harvesting it. You can't get anything better than that. Okay, that's it for now. Hope you guys have a good day. And if you are not gardening, consider having a garden. It doesn't matter what space you have. You can have a green stalk out there in your back patio. If you're in a balcony, use grow bags, Just grow your own food. It is so much better for you. It's so much healthier. And it teaches you a new life skill. Okay, everyone, have a good day. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye. Happy gardening.